Hello everybody, welcome back to the garage. Today we have a 2005 4500 with a 3.0 liter Duratec engine. This is the SE trim model with a front wheel drive only. I used to own this car. I sold it to a close friend of mine, and before I sold it to him I made sure everything was good to go as far as the maintenance stuff. I did spark plugs, I checked the brakes, tires, anything, all the fluids, anything has to do with maintenance. Now he recently was having some problems, and the complaint that he's having is that basically anytime he shifts the car to drive, the engine would jerk. So when he shifts from park to drive, the engine will have a jerking motion, and you feel it in the cabin. So further inspection has been the motor mounts. Motor mounts are trash. A while back we did replace the strut here, the torque strut, and the transmission mount, which is on this side here, right underneath. And then there's another, maybe you can see it, get the light, down right here. That little, it's like another restrictor, or another, like, I don't want to say torque strut, but it's more like a restrictor. Anyway, the motor mount, the front one, which on the service manual says is the right motor mount, so that one's trash. And there's one on the back. The one on the back I haven't been able to diagnose it to see if it's actually broken, but definitely this one, it's either worn out or it's about to go out, because there's a lot of play on that one. Anyhow, the service manual says that you got to remove all kinds of stuff. You got to remove the exhaust manifold, the catalytic converters, and all kinds of stuff. But looking around, there's a workaround to do that. So basically, the front nut here, you can't really put a socket in there. So the workaround that is to do a crowfoot wrench. So this one here, and so then this one you will put it in here like this, and then you will take out the nut. That will be this one here. And obviously the stud, or sorry, the bolt for the torque strut is to come off, because we're gonna lift the engine just a tiny bit to remove that one. Alright, so now that we're down over here, so the workaround is to remove the oil filter. Now, we just did an oil change in this car, maybe, I don't know, like 500 miles ago. So I'll be putting a clean bucket to catch the oil, and then we're going to reuse the oil. Make sure the bucket was clean, and then so basically the workaround is you take the oil filter off, you lift the engine up, and then you remove the motor mount through this space right here. So let's get to it. yeah, it's broken. Right there. So one of the first things you want to do is to check if they're the same, which they should. Yep, they look the same. Okay, so this is day 2. I think I'm gonna call this Garage Shenanigans. And basically I'm just gonna be showing, I don't know, random cars either from my friends or whatever I do here in the garage. So this is gonna be episode 1. So let me know if you guys would like to see this or just strictly Panther platform content. But anyhow, yesterday we worked on the front motor mount down over there. We already installed the new one, and I just wanted to show you here. This I did order brand new Ford Genium parts. Here's the second. So here is the other motor mount. I am pretty sure the rear motor mount it's even worse than the first one. You guys saw the first one, it was cracked somewhere in this line here. I'm pretty sure the one on the back it's even worse. So let's get to it. Okay, so to remove the top knot of this motor mount, you gotta go through the space here between the firewall and the intake. You'll see the O2 sensor and the heat shield with these 3 bolts. You will remove the 3 bolts and remove this heat shield, and you will have access to the top knot. The motor mount also has this heat shield that will stay, but you have access to the knot with an 18mm socket. Just in advance, I apologize for the wind noise. It's just my fan because it gets really hot in here. Alright, let's go up. So as you notice, this is the bottom view of the second motor mount, which is between the engine and the firewall. I found this process very tedious. You have to have a lot of patience on the removal of this motor mount. The problem with this is that once you jack up the engine all the way up, you will still have 1/8 of an inch to remove the motor mount. So I found that the best way to remove it is with a crowbar prying from the top of the motor mount. So you have to squish the motor mount down in order for have enough clearance to be removed. Same way to install it. And there you have it. The car's all done. We changed the front motor mount that is in front of the engine and the back one, left and right motor mounts. I could tell you that the motor mount in the front over here is really easy. Only took maybe 15 minutes or so to do, and the one on the back took about 3 hours and a half. The back motor mount has been one of the hardest things I've done in a long while. It's just that it was very tedious. You need to have a lot of patience to do, and if you don't have a lift, I will think it's almost impossible to remove. I think this will be a testament on how shitty other cars are compared to a Panther platform. I thought this was going to be an interesting video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching this shitty video, but until then, I'll see you next time.